everyone, welcome to our open source live stream. I have an awesome guest with me today, Praveen. You've probably seen him on my live stream before or seen him at one of my Code Mortals events. I am wearing my Code Mortals t-shirt today, and so is Praveen. Let me give a quick intro to Praveen. To be honest, he doesn't need much of an intro. You've probably seen him on socials. He's always really busy, but let's do it anyway. So here is his GitHub account. We're going to talk about his customization of his GitHub account. And we're going to look at your customization of your GitHub account, everyone watching, and also his YouTube channel. He does do YouTube videos, so do have a look and check that out. I will put a link in the chat, so don't forget to go support him by subscribing to his channel and watching his awesome videos. Right, Praveen, over to you. I'll get you to do a quick introduction of yourself before we get into this open source geeking fun we're going to do today.
Hey everyone, I'm Praveen from originally from Chennai, India. I'm here in London working, and I came here to study, and I'm currently working here. I'm a mentor. I'm a full stack React.js developer and a specialist in JavaScript. So yeah, I work with a couple of technologies related to JavaScript, and JavaScript is the only thing that doesn't that keeps changing, right? So it's not something that is stable. So I've been having a huge learning things, and I keep sharing my knowledge to everyone. So that's me. And over to you, Eddie.
Awesome. Let's get started. So first of all, we're going to look at Praveen's GitHub profile and mine. I've got some changes I want to make to mine because obviously
Oh my God.
I
Okay,
want
go
mine
on.
better than yours. It has to be better, right? So
Yeah.
I keep tweaking my GitHub account profile every day.
Uh-huh.
So everyone watching, let us know in the chat, have you customized your GitHub profile yet? Let us know. And if you haven't, we'll show you how you can do that. And then we might make some contributions to yours as well and bring it up on the screen and let everyone have a look at it. But do feel free to share your GitHub username in the GitHub chat, and we can go have a look at your customized pages. Okay, you know what? I'll be easy on Praveen. Let's do mine first. Because, I already know I want to make changes to mine after stealing some ideas. So I'm actually going to remove some of these hashtags. And if you have any ideas, Praveen or anyone watching, do jump in the chat and let me know what suggestions you would have. I've got some GitHub stats down here as well, and I've got this animated GIF. But I want to make this
All right. It looks like I need to update my profile with
We'll do that next.
like maybe this particular thing. I need to take a screenshot of what we are talking now, and then I'm gonna take that and put it over there.
Okay. Don't take a screenshot of mine just yet because I'm going to make improvements.
Definitely.
Okay. So this is what I'm going
So
to do.
how long is your GIF? It's keeping on going and going and going.
Yes, the GIF is looped round, and these are clickable links. So if you click on one of these, so anyone wants to join my Discord, you can click on. There's 19 people online now, and we're really a welcoming community.
And are they like updating on the fly?
I think every time the page loads, so not in real time as we watch it. So the 19
okay, got it.
change.
No, I understand, but yeah.
When you revisit the page or refresh it, it will then update.
Interesting.
So, awesome. So Praveen, you have a new subscriber. So
thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm going to bring that up on the screen to say thank you. That's awesome.
Oh wow.
I love supporting everyone in the community.
Thank you so much.
We do have some GitHub usernames. Awesome. I can't wait to check those out. And if you haven't customized yet, if you have, great. We're going to have a look, maybe make some contributions. If you haven't, we're going to show you how to do that. But let me just quickly make an edit to mine because obviously I want to make mine better than Praveen's, right? Keys can't be better. So as we saw in the preview, I've got this massive animated GIF, and it's a bit big and in physical size, visual size, as well as physical size. So I'm keen to actually make that smaller. So I did raise an issue because I knew I'd forget what I wanted to do. And what I want to do, I raised one of these somewhere along here. Let me have a look. Not that one. Animated GIF of YouTube and green screen. Not that. Yeah, this one. Here we go. So here's some stuff I prepared earlier with a smaller GIF. So I thought I'll just show this to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these two. And I'm going to cheat. I prepared this earlier just to save time because you don't want to see me write HTML really. And I'm going to remove that one. And I'm just going to put this in here, and then we can have a preview and have a quick look how it looks. And let me know what you think. So that one's red. So that one, big one's going. And I've made it smaller with two. So on the left, I've got the same one that I had before. And on the right, I've got the GitHub swag. There's actually behind me a lot of, I don't know if you can see. It's just over there. There's the camera focus. There we go. You can see my GitHub swag behind me. And the video is coming out later this week. What do you think? Does that look better?
Yeah, actually, the updated one looks better,
Okay.
at least for me, because it's not taking up the whole height of the page. So in that way, it is really good.
Okay, awesome. So let me commit that, and then everyone else can see that too. So I'm gonna say feature, and we'll just say I don't know what. Then you do the module. I'm using conventional changelog for my commit messages, which we can talk about later if people want. So the feature, let me just say I don't know GIFs because they're both in the GIFs,
Oh,
and I'm going
at
to.
my work, we use the same thing.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
okay.
learn about this later.
Well, we'll do a video on this, but we can have a discuss on it later on if people want to as well.
Sure.
Made a GIF made smaller and added swag GIF. And then number 4 was the issue, I think. I'm just going to commit directly to master. Awesome. Right, awesome to everyone in the chat. Thanks to everyone saying hi in the chat, by the way. I will have a look in a second. I was just keen to show you this real quick, and then we'll come have a look back at the chat as well. There we go. Oh, does that one not loop? Yeah, they loop. Okay, perfect. I think that looks better now. Being smaller doesn't take up so much of the page.
Almost all the GAFs here loop. So that's what I even did in my page as well.
Yeah, so Praveen's page, which I think was super awesome,
Thank you.
is this
Maybe one of its
game.
kind.
I was trying to play this game on your page. I was like, I'm clicking it. Why is it not playing? But it's an animated GIF which is looped, which I think is really awesome. I wonder how much it counts up to. Let's just leave it running and see. And while we're watching that, 150, okay, 130, right? Okay, it loops quite
Yeah, it's there.
short. No, but that's very
It's a
cool.
2 second GIF.
Nice. So
And I would like to give a huge shout out to Sasi Praveen. Thank you so much for subscribing.
yeah,
Means a lot.
awesome. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel as well. Right, so Praveen's next. So let's make some changes to his. So we've got these things, these badges, which look pretty cool. And this GIF.
And one thing which I wanted to do here is the improvement that I want to do in the Connect Me section is I want to group all the badges separately under like for example Twitter and LinkedIn Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. are something related to socials. The coding stuff, Stack Overflow, GitHub, GitLab maybe. Then what else do we have? Those things, and then maybe PayPal and HackerRank can go somewhere. Hacker News can go somewhere else. So
That
something
makes
like this.
sense.
I've got all these things like bulk. In bulk, I have put everything. So that should not be the real case. So I need to kind of like segregate them about there. And there is an Easter egg with WhatsApp. So I haven't really put out my number there, but it
Okay.
is easy to find out.
Okay, cool. Well, I've actually got an idea for that. So instead of you sharing your screen, let me make a contribution to Praveen's GitHub account, and I can then he can merge it or not merge it, and then we can do
I'll
the
do that.
same with everyone watching. Right. So
Yeah, I've already merged a couple of changes that you have mentioned. That was awesome. Thank you.
cool. Oh yes, this banner.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't the banner, was it? I can't remember.
it's
I put
it's
a
it's
link
the
on the
it's the banner.
banner.
Yeah,
Yes. So I've already got it forked, but all I'm going to do is you click on it, you go to, so anyone who hasn't customized their GitHub page, I highly recommend that you do. And it
right
does
now.
make it so much more professional. And if you want to join, if you haven't got any, if we look at Praveen's, if you haven't got any organizations to belong to, so down here he's got quite a few, and I think that looks really professional. If you haven't got any that you can join, then let me know. Head over to our Discord and send me a message with your GitHub username. I can add you to my organization so that you can have an organization appearing. It's just our community organization with our open source
Eddie,
projects. Yeah.
have you added me to your organization?
Let's do it
Do
now,
that
right now. I'll show you
right away.
how easy it is to add them. If anyone else wants to
Exactly.
be added, let me know. So all I'm going to do, I'm probably going to rename this organization, but I just leave it how it is for the moment. But I'm probably going to
Oh,
rename
Eddie
it.
Jody community, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
it's a
was I
bit.
was thinking like let's do Code Mortals.
There is a Code Mortals one, but this one I'm keeping that separate at the moment. So if I add Praveen, he's invited. If anyone else wants an invite, my password is just 123, and then I send you an invitation. And why is that important? Because it gets to appear on your profile. You get to be part of community, and I think it does help the hiring process when people see that. And you need to go to this page and find yourself, and you can then choose make it public or not. So if you want it public now but not later, or you don't want it public but you want to be part of the community, you could only change your own account. So for example, like Vamsi, his is private. I can't change that. So I can add you to the organization, and then you can decide if you want to make it public or private. Obviously, I recommend making it public.
Public, yeah.
Right. Okay, so I've got an idea for yours. So I want to make this change. So what I was thinking, let me know everyone in the chat what you think. So many cool people saying hi in the chat with GitHub usernames. I'm so excited to go have a look at your GitHub accounts. And
Definitely.
I wanted to say, if you haven't customized your account yet, don't worry, we'll help you do it, and we'll put some ideas in. But you first need to create a repository that is the same name as your username, because we can't make a contribution to a repository that doesn't exist yet. So you have to then just click on Add New Repository, and the name, make it your username. So therefore, when it will look like this. In this case, Praveen Science. And then when you've got that, GitHub automatically creates like a markdown with some code commented out. Just accept the normal. I think the default is like hello and waving, and then we can come and make some contributions
Really?
to you. Yes.
I didn't get those things.
You probably, because you did it so early, they've added some improvements now. They've actually got some hidden code, not hidden code, like commented out code that you can then uncomment and use if you want. So it's very
awesome.
cool. So, hey everyone. Everyone's saying hi in the chat. I love that. Really appreciate that. Say hi. Write open source if you think open source is awesome and if you want to contribute more to open source. So my idea...
Hey, how do I make all the organizations public?
You'd have to go to each one, and then so if you go to the organization...
Seriously?
And then go to people, find your name, and then make it public for each one.
Worst.
Yeah.
We need to give a pull request to GitHub saying like, please do this.
But I suppose originally it was public by default for everybody, but then now they've done the opposite. It's private by default, and you have to go and make it public.
Public, yeah. So let me have a quick look at what are all the organization that's getting displayed right now. So I've displayed your...
Okay, I'm going to make some changes to yours. Here we go. Let's make some changes to Praveen's. So
Go
Praveen, we're going to have some questions for you on how you want to do it. But my suggestion is you've got, these are all the badges. Only one has a link. So that's another improvement in the future. But what I'm going to...
What one has a link? Everything has a link.
Oh, it does. You're right. It's on, it's just the way it wrapped.
It's the
bad.
time for you to like change your glasses.
My bad. Yes. Hey, I'm just human, right? 15 years and still making mistakes. Okay,
right.
I would say something like, I don't know, you could say, what would the names be? Like socials?
Yeah, socials will be.
technical-
Tell me something. Whichever. I'll follow your.
How would you group them together? So you mentioned like LinkedIn and Twitter and stuff being more social.
So the first thing, yes, obviously socials. Then you can put all those Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. What else do we have on socials? Oh wow! I don't think I like tables, but let's try.
Let's have a look, see what it looks like, and then we don't have to use it. So this one goes up to where is it? Let me think. Website, and then that's the next line. I think your formatting. I think that should go to that's like that, right? Yeah. So if I take that and then put this in, there we go. And then if I take a next one, I'll just take blog again. I know they're in the wrong section, but just so we can see what it looks like. Okay, right. If I do preview, there you go. Yeah, so you get a table. You don't like tables?
Let me have a look at it.
Okay.
Okay,
Vamsi,
looks.
that is hell of a time change. What was the time change? We delayed by 30 minutes. Praveen's fault. He had some meetings. You know, he's a businessman. He's got lots to do. So apologies for that.
Businessman, seriously. I wish.
Hey, D-Raj. Right, there's so many people to say hi to. So many new names and so many regulars as well. So, like
apologies.
Mohammed, yeah, you read them out. Yes, read them out because I want to get them wrong. I'm really sorry. Awesome
Right.
here.
So the people who that's Dheeraj Lalwani and
apologies to Vamsi. Just 30 minutes delays. It gives you more time to get your dinner and get your geek on and get you to customize your GitHub repo. So what do you think, Praveen? Do you like it with the tables or not really?
No. Let's not go with the tables anyway.
Okay, is that because it's got a border or because it's
I mean, I'm a web developer, right? So the recent changes is tableless design, and even for the right things, we use Flexbox. I've been more into hardwired into like the
But there's
development
only
stuff.
so much we can do in the markdown file, right? We can't
That's
do
true. Yeah.
loads of
No, I mean,
CSS
what I
and
was
stuff like
trying to
that.
say is see, these things I don't think it would be a right fit for a table, but instead we can do something like sections because it's a document. So that's what I thought. What do you
Okay.
think?
Okay. Doesn't like my tables. Fine. I'm not offended too much. Just a little bit. Okay. What
No, I love
about?
tables, but if it is as a grid, then it's fine. But it's
Okay.
not. I mean, I love the symmetry actually.
Yeah, it is. Yash, we're gonna look at yours. Don't worry, we will. I haven't forgotten. Okay, let's have a look.
Oh, there's a night bot asking everyone to join the Discord. Come on, guys.
Yes, if everyone wants to join the Discord, then we can chat between live streams and videos. Okay,
Okay.
how about this then? So socials, and you list, and then they're horizontal, and then I don't know, something like engineer or engineering or something.
Hmm.
Does that kind of look engineering? I don't know if that's the right word, but does that look better?
Yeah, better.
Better than table? Okay.
Definitely, 100%.
Okay. Right. I don't know which ones you want to go where. I'm not going to bore everyone with going
Yeah.
through each
Let's think
one.
of it offline. Yeah,
So we'll
it's
take
not a
that
good idea to.
offline. But that's the idea that we're going for. Okay, I'm going to cancel that. Leave
Oh.
pages. Right. Let's have a look at who was first. We'll go in order. I think who do we have?
I'll
Oh,
try finding out.
Drew's.
Drew
Drew's.
Robots. Hey, Drew.
Drew Roberts put theirs up. Oh no, Yash was first, and then Drew's
Okay.
made some suggestions as well from other people that they like. That's awesome. I love that. Do suggest other people we can steal some ideas from. Let me have a look. So Yash was first. We'll change Praveen's one. No, we'll leave it open. I'm joking. And we'll start a new one. And we'll go GitHub. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, this is the bit that comes up first, I think, by default, like hi there or hello with a waving hand. So that's awesome.
Wow.
And then these is what comes in as part of the template as well, but they're commented out, so they don't appear until you update them. So they've got these icons, which I think is really good. So I really like the default. I think that's clean and that's fine. The only thing I would say is with the email, you've got it on the left here, so I don't know if it's a bit of a duplication. But still,
Oh yeah.
But it's still good, right? I still prefer to see an account that has this than an account that doesn't. So anyone who hasn't got this as an account, don't forget to add it. Right. Okay. Should we make a suggestion? What suggestion can we have? Is there a Twitter link? There's no Twitter link. So I was trying to get some, like, I don't know, still some ideas from your socials. You've got an organization here as well, which is good. I don't know enough about you to make any changes here. I think this is good, but if you can add some, maybe some screenshots of projects that you've been on, and I know they might get out of date quite quickly as projects move forward. But I would
suggest adding some pictures maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think pictures make such a big difference, right? And it makes you
Very much,
stand
yeah.
out so much compared to everybody else because so many people on GitHub haven't customized doing this yet, let alone pictures, and your account will be like, wow, awesome. So yeah, I recommend.
Picture is worth 1,000 words, so
Absolutely.
That's the main reason.
Absolutely, but thank you for sharing, Yash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Drew Roberts next. Let's have a look. Drew, short and sweet, liking that. Drew, it looks awesome, and I think it looks good. And you've kept the ones that are important to you and removed the ones that you aren't. Awesome. Again, probably duplication with the email, but it's entirely up to you. Again, I think images, right? I think images would be good. Not necessarily not the same one as your profile picture, but something from you at an event.
Something that like a portfolio.
Yes. Portfolio would be a really good idea, actually. So you've pinned these projects, maybe you could take screenshots from these projects, or the ones that you're happy with.
I've got an idea for the next one to review.
Okay.
Thanks to Dheeraj.
Okay. Awesome. So, and Drew's got YouTube as well. Awesome.
Excellent.
Cool. So I would probably, yeah. I mean, you can do what I did, which is take a animated GIF from one of your YouTube videos and put it in there, and just make it, customize it, stand out a lot more. Definitely. Okay. Next one.
Next one is whatever I say. It is JH3Y.
Let's have a look. What is it?
That's
Sorry.
super cool. JH3Y.
JH3Y. Nice. See, that's very cool. I do like having a banner, something that's really customized.
Wait. Why is it not animating? It was animating on me. Open it in Chrome, please.
It should be the same.
Why are you in this 2020 using Safari?
The Safari is
No one uses it. At least not the web developers. Look at this. There you go. See? There's a difference.
That's pretty cool, but it's interesting why it doesn't work. So I think that's a bug.
Because Safari uses WebKit while Chrome uses Blink. A lot of improvements have been made in Chrome.
But this is just is this an animated? Is it SVG? Right. Okay.
SVG animations are not supported in Safari.
Yeah.
So guys, when you're thinking about SVG animations,
I'm gonna let's raise an issue. Let's raise a suggestion, right?
They won't bother because they have completely stopped the WebKit.
No, I mean on
or else it will be very slow to get it done.
Convert SVG to GIF to work on all browsers.
Okay, great. Just let him know that it doesn't work on Safari on Mac.
Animations do not work on Safari on Mac. There we go. Awesome.
Excellent.
That's like another contribution for me. So everyone watching, if you've got ideas, just raise them, because if I refresh my page again, and not that I want to show you the bit at the top, but I actually want to show you the green box at the bottom. Again, you'll see that's like 8 contributions I've done today just from this stream and just before. So make sure that you're raising ideas for people, finding bugs for people. You will get the green square for raising issues as well. So I highly recommend.
With respect to your profile, there was something coming up there. Do you want to go to your profile again?
Yeah.
So the A++ and the GitHub stats, how did you make it?
Awesome. So I didn't make this. There is a service online. Let me find out where it is actually.
Just go to your readme again.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way actually. And this is also, I can't think of the guy's name. I did tag him on Twitter, but he has got some awesome projects. Really awesome. Let's find it. It's GitHub readme stats. Here we go.
Versal app. Okay, it's a Zate now.
Yes, this one. I mean, you can customize, make them darker. Dark mode and
Wow.
all the rest. Like this is pretty cool. So can't pronounce that name. And Anurag has some awesome projects. This is just one of them. So I think it's what, I want to give him a star. And he's got sponsorship as well. Check that out.
Nice.
He hasn't got GitHub sponsorship, which is a shame, because GitHub will match. So if I gave him, say, $50 a month, GitHub would match it $50 a month, and he would get $100. Yeah. So
wow.
Actually, that's one of the things on my list to do this week. I've actually got a ticket right here, and if you can see, there's a focus on it. Focus.
Some more. It looks like a golden ticket to something.
Well, what it says is sponsor people on GitHub, and it's got a list of a few names of people I want to go sponsor. So that's things I want to do this week. Yeah, absolutely. So do add sponsorship, but don't add it to go to Patreon or PayPal in this case. GitHub don't take any cut, which I think is amazing. Not only do they not take any cut, they actually add the same amount, which I think is unbelievable. So imagine if you manage to get from the community like $500 a month, GitHub will take nothing and then also give you $500.
$500.
So you're having $1,000 a month. So I think that's pretty epic. But do check out his profile. Let's just see. Yeah, he's customized his as well, which is very cool. Looks really good. I do like these logos as well.
Nice. Okay, this is one of my interesting thing to do. Like one on my bucket list is to add all the technology logos. Like you have seen all my presentations, right? So I
Yeah,
work with technologies and I put all the logos of whatever I worked on. So I'm just planning to put that as well in my GitHub profile. Then that's a
awesome.
good
Uh,
raise a new issue then in that case, and give this link the link of this profile.
okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm actually going to make a quick change to that. I've just thought of something.
Mhm.
Let's add the stats thing to the bottom for you. Here we go. Not
Excellent.
Eddie, Praveen. Did I delete too much? I did. I was supposed to have a square at the front. And then your username is
Praveen Science.
Praveen Science. And then if we just preview that, make sure it works. That did not work. What did I delete too many things? I think I did. Oh, exclamation mark, of course. It's an image. And then we'll give it a bit of space. Right, preview that. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, it loads a bit slowly, but it works. Okay, awesome.
Does it even
Feature
have anything like, hey, you forgot to add a
an issue.
heading or something? No, yeah, it's okay. It's
I
a
don't add a heading. I don't think
oh no no,
you. Yeah.
it's after the dino animation. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I put it right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Um, I think if you put a heading, it just takes up too much space again.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Um,
makes sense.
GitHub stats. There we go. Let's propose that change. Raise the pull request.
And let
There
me
we
go
go.
back.
I
Accept
should
the pull request.
I should take a screenshot really, but I'm a bit lazy.
That's all right. It's Command Alt 4.
There we go. Okay, so that's created for Praveen, and I should give credit here as well. Let me put a link in the from. There we go. Just update that. Give some credit. Awesome. Okay, so I stole that idea. Cool. All right. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. I've been ignoring the chat, so sorry everyone. Let's catch up with the chat and have a look at some more people. So why Praveen is merging that. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got in the chat? So we did Drew, and then we've got Saida. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Let's have a look at this GitHub profile. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. I like this. This is cool. Not sure about the hello world and hello world. Sorry, hi
Oh,
there and hello world. So the two hands. I do like the animated hand though. I would kind of probably remove the first one, but that's I do like the icons. What do you think, Praveen? It's got the image here on the right as well, which is
it
very
looks really
cool.
nice. Like the one monotonous what do you call this?
Yeah, the one kind of the monotone. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks really good, really good.
it looks
Oh,
awesome.
she's from MAIT. Okay, I might have known her.
Got you. And the GitHub stats is not showing. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's have a quick look.
Right. No, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna fix it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you
So I've
fix it.
I've merged your stuff. So what is it again? Like, oh, I'll get it from.
I can have a look and show you, and then you can make the change. Oh, it's a GitHub stats is missing the link. So let me raise an
All right.
issue, and then you can make the pull request if you want. So
Yeah, you raise the issue, and I'll make the pull request. That's a good
okay,
idea.
cool.
The
So
teamwork.
yeah, exactly. Anyone watching, if you want to get open source contributions, I can make some suggestions, and you can raise these issues and pull requests as well if you want to. So do let me know in the chat. I know I'm really behind in the chat, so I'm sorry. I'm going to catch up while Praveen is raising this pull request. GitHub stats not working, missing URL. So it needs to be, for example. Oh no, I've copied and I've lost it. Here we go. Let me go get it again. Raw. It's this one. I'll give an example to mine.
Just copy the whole thing
Yeah,
and
and he just
paste it
changed
over
the
there.
username. There we go. Okay.
All right. I've already like cloned it and waiting
Okay.
for.
Awesome. Do you know that you got the username right? So you're good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already in that page, literally.
Okay. So we will keep pull requests open, and when we look forward to seeing that pop up, and let me catch
Excellent.
up with the chat while you're doing that. Um, Drew retracted a message. I was looking forward to the other account that you were referring to. Okay, Sassy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. We'll leave this
Sussy.
one. Sassy. Okay, cool. We'll leave Praveen's open as well. Let's open a new one. Everyone watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. That really supports the channel. That'd be awesome. Thank you. And subscribe if you haven't
Hey,
already.
dude.
Yes, tell
Okay,
me.
this is not working actually. Okay, fine. That's fine. I'll take it from your profile.
Okay.
So whatever you have given, it has become the normal. Don't ever use markdown in when you're doing the
Oh, because you can't
changes.
see it.
I can't see
Right.
the markdown URL. So it's all right. I'll
No,
just go ahead and edit
I'm
the.
gonna beat you to it. I'm going to just put this in.
I've already done it, man.
Okay, but you're right. I'll make it a better link. There you go. You can see that better now. Awesome. Okay, cool. Right. Sassy, your GitHub's quite quiet, and you haven't created that repo to allow us to edit it, to do anything to your page. So, but thanks for sharing your link. And let me know if you want to join the organization. More than happy to add you. You need to give yourself a profile picture. It makes it look more professional, definitely. Okay, next. Right, who's next in the chat? I am catching up. Slowly catching up. Okay, subscribe to Praveen. Did we look at we looked at Yash's one already? Sassy, we did look at. Who else have we got? Catching up with the chat. Okay, Vamsi. Looks like the community is increasing. May the force be with you. Hey, thanks, Vamsi. I want to put that on the screen. That made me laugh. The force be with you. Let me grab that. That really made me chuckle. Love that. Any thoughts, any ideas, any questions, write it in the chat. I'll bring it up on the screen. I really, really appreciate that. So that's awesome. Thank you. That made me laugh. Okay, so Drew's repasted the link. So, okay, let's have a look. If I've missed anyone else's, I am slowly coming down to the chat more. If I've missed anyone else's, apologies, let me know. Let me leave this one open for a second.
Riha, I have actually created a pull request fixing the issue number 1, which was raised by Eddie Jody.
Awesome.
You want to go and
let's have a look.
approve it?
Pull request. I can't approve it, but
No. I'm asking Saida if she's on the.
Got you. And we can view it though, right? We can have a look. View file. Let's have a look. Yeah, that works now. Nice fix. Awesome. It's loading slowly. That happens sometime. I don't know why. Looks very cool.
Maybe your internet connection is slow. That's what people say.
Yeah, my internet's pretty good. It's GitHub's. GitHub's is obviously slow. No, just joking. Oh, this is a really cool one. I do like this on stage picture. That is quite like, I don't know. We're not going to events, right? So that kind of just makes things a bit awesome. I think it looks really cool.
Like what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks,
and then
Eddie.
Some nice projects as well. I think this looks good too as well. Not many icons, but I still quite like it.
Nice. It's been merged. Thanks, Saida.
Oh, it got merged already. Let's have a look. Refresh.
Woohoo!
Nice. So if we go to the page, yeah, it's working. Awesome. Saida, that's cool. I love community. I love open source. That's great. And I hope you've joined the Discord so we can geek out afterwards, after the live stream and between videos as well. Really cool. But I really do like that. So great teamwork by everyone. And I think the three of us, so I raised the issue, Praveen created the pull request, and Saida merged it. I think all three of us would have got at least one green square for making that contribution.
I did.
So
11 contribution on July 20th. Seriously? Okay, nice. I might have done in other repositories.
I'm sure you've done other stuff, but it's really good. So I'm trying to tell everyone that contribute to open source, no matter how small, you'll get a green square. Your GitHub account will look more active. So really awesome. Nice. Okay. Right. We were just looking at Dries. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this looks cool. It's taken a different approach, but I do like that. Has made me think to add some more pictures to mine maybe after this stream. But I was gonna have.
Dude, you already have 2 pictures.
Yes.
Slow down.
Maybe 4. Like that's grid. No. Okay. But this looks cool. This looks really good, and they got lots of sponsorship.
Think about this way. We should also do something like columnar layout, if possible.
Do what?
I know it's Markdown. We should also think about using columnar layout. I know it is Markdown. And why can't we use GitHub's own CSS to hack into our...
Yeah, might be able to. I mean, you can do HTML, right? Like HTML kind of 3, but you can't put inline styles or anything like that. It's all stripped out.
No. What if, let's say, considering GitHub uses Bootstrap, and why can't we use .container, .row, call 6,
I
call
wonder
6.
if that would work. That's a good
Let's
idea.
try it out.
That's a really good
I'm
idea.
going to try this out.
Okay, you try it out. I'm going to catch up with the chat a bit more as well. So,
Perfect.
awesome. D-Raj says, hey, I found on Twitter this guy's readme is awesome. Username, oh, we looked at that, JH3Y. That was very cool. So thank you for that, D-Raj. Yash, no problem. You're welcome. Agree. Thanks for the feedback. No worries, Drew. And any feedback on mine, I hope I want to see some in the chat in a second. So I want to keep
Hey,
making
yeah.
improvements.
Any feedback on my profile as well?
Let's bring Praveen's back up. I think the badges are too many, so I think your idea of grouping them makes more sense.
They will shout at me for putting a lot of badges.
And do these link, don't they? Yeah, they all link, which is important.
They all linked. Yeah.
So I think it's good. I think this animated GIF is quite funny. I think it is cool. Yeah, I like it. Let me see. GitHub API. Yeah. Praveen, where are you located? I'll let Praveen answer that. Small world. Everyone seems to know each other. Awesome. I love that. And we've got Praveen in the Discord, so you can chat to him afterwards and geek out and give him suggestions as well for his. He needs more side projects. I don't think he's doing enough, so he needs more side projects.
I've got a full-time job, so I can't.
Awesome. Shania, I would like to begin some friendly repositories I can work on. Awesome. I should bring that up on the screen, right? I think questions. I should bring up on the screen.
Hey, Dheeraj. I'm from Chennai and currently working in London. Sorry, Eddie.
No problem at all. I talk too much, so please, just jump in. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sunny London. Absolutely. So the question is beginner-friendly repositories. That's a really good question, and I think a really good way to tell if a repository is friendly is go look at the issues and the pull requests, and even the closed pull requests, and see if people have. It doesn't matter if the pull request been merged or been closed, but did they get a comment to say why it was closed, and was it a friendly comment or not interested? I think that's really important, and those friendly repositories stand out then. So I always love to see the closed repositories that weren't merged, and if they say thank you very much for the pull request, but that's not the feature we want, or whatever the reason is fine. The reason doesn't matter as long as they've tried to explain why. And they might even say, oh, have you thought about doing this? Or maybe giving some feedback and some suggestions. And that's an inclusive repo. But if they just close it because they're not interested, then that's not very inclusive and friendly. And I would suggest don't contribute to those repos because it's a bit soul destroying. But you still get the contribution if the pull request is closed. But it's nice to get a comment to why it hasn't been accepted. Obviously, I can recommend Praveen's repositories because he's here. He's obviously very inclusive. I can recommend some of our repositories on our organization. This is the bot we use in our Discord, EddieBot. Quite funny because sometimes it's not always up and running. the node server goes to sleep.
I want to say something to all these kids on the block right now. So whoever is like looking into working with, not you Eddie, definitely not you. So whoever is working with who wants to work on something like beginner based repositories or some kind of like, hey, if you want to work with me, message me on LinkedIn and I've got something awesome. So there is something called there is some kind of a winter of code coming up, and I don't want to say the name at the moment, but definitely it will be up soon. So let's do it on September, October, and November, and it's gonna be really, really interesting. And I'm pretty sure Eddie is gonna sponsor me on that. So you all will be getting swags, whatever Eddie got. I know I'm taking the advantage of Eddie being my friend, so I'm gonna say like, hey man, you gotta sponsor us.
Look at my GitHub swag in the bottom right animated GIF.
Exactly.
Look.
So that will be the first prize, and it will be given to me.
Really? Look.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Loads of GitHub swag, as you can see.
And have you got the Arctic Code Vault contributor as well? Awesome. Do you wanna tell Eddie how to get the Arctic Vault
contributor? Yes. So I think in February, if you made a contribution to an active repository, the project was active within the last 12 months of February, and you contributed to that project in that time, then they've put the project on kind of like a film, and it's like almost like punch cards, but the modern day version. And the idea is it will stay around for 1,000 years, and they've put it in the Arctic in a vault so that in 1,000 years people can use that code. And I think 1,000 years. I look at my code from like yesterday, and I think that's awful. And in 1,000 years, they're going to think these crazy people. No wonder, no wonder that things are always crashing. Their code's terrible. So, but that's a good thing, right? If you look at your code back from a week ago, a month ago, then you don't think it's very good. Then that means you've learned something. I think that's really important. One thing I do when I'm hiring people is I always look at their GitHub, and people say, "Oh, it's not my best code." And for me, it's not about how good their code is on GitHub. I look at their code today, no matter what level it's at, it's not important. But I look at their code a month ago, 2 months ago, and I just want to know that their code today is better than a code a month or 2 months ago.
One thing which I would generally do is like, okay, did I even write this code? Yuck. When I see my last week's code.
Exactly, but it shows that you've learned something, you've improved, and I think that's important. And I just thought of something. The people who are wanting to know what projects to contribute to, I highly recommend following me on GitHub, and then you can see what projects I'm contributing to. And if you want me to help you in any way, we can jump on Discord chat or Discord call, even a live stream, and we can get you contributing to those open source projects. Because the projects that I contribute to are always inclusive. I only contribute to those projects. And if you want to practice the workflow of making an open source pull request, I've got this, I call it Hacktoberfest practice, but you can use it all year round. All you need to do is put your name at the end.
Targeting that part. So both the Hacktoberfest and the Winter of Code comes at the same time, so we can get merged between those two things. It's going to be really helpful for both the community as well as the Hacktoberfest people as well. So that's another good idea that we are trying to incorporate.
Absolutely. And you can see you've got 44 contributors here already. And it's just to add your name to the list in the README. There are instructions at the top of the README just to get you practicing.
Do you want to send this link to everyone on the chat?
Yes, good idea, Praveen. Love that. So
because I want to add and
yeah, add your names just alphabetically, ideally. And not everyone's followed that, but try and keep it alphabetical. It also reduces conflicts. And then that way you get a contribution.
Seriously, hello world. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So I was going to say, it's good to just practice that workflow, creating a fork and making a pull request. That's the idea of that one. But, Praveen, I'm interested. We have to chat after the live stream. I'm interested in what you're planning for the winter. We've got summer first, but I'm interested in planning what you're planning for the winter. Sounds exciting.
Definitely. We are going to include, I'm planning to include you as a primary sponsor or something, or some way or somehow. Like, let's see. We will talk about it.
Okay.
So there you go. So you got something as well now.
Sounds good. Keep me busy and out of trouble. So
100%.
Right, any more GitHub accounts added to the chat? Add your username. We can go check it out, and we can maybe make some suggestions and maybe make some contributions. I still thinking this is very cool. I'm liking how you put the image on the right and the list on the left. It makes more use of space. I think that's very cool.
That's actually excellent. The picture looks really good.
I wonder how that was done actually. Let me have a quick look.
Should be a SVG. Oh,
no, with it on the right hand side.
Code, yeah, go on.
Was it done with a table or was it done with? Let's see.
It's HTML. Is it floats?
Can you use floats? No, I thought you couldn't. Align right.
That's float technically.
Yeah, I suppose. But that's quite interesting. Okay, that's good. Okay, you can avoid tables then if you want.
That's
I like that.
Clever.
Yeah, nice. And then, so it's kind of a float, and then this will appear to the left. Awesome. Okay. So you learn something every day, right? That's why I love these live streams. It's always about
I propose the change.
Networking. So that's cool. So you could do something like that with yours, Praveen, potentially as well.
Yep, I've added mine to the list.
Awesome. I think someone posted a link. Just what do you call it? Put your GitHub username in. You don't need to put the whole link in.
Oh.
Let me see. Saida, can you refresh? I've updated. Awesome. Let's have a look. More changes.
Why did this Nightbot actually deleted Rupali's message?
I think because it was a link. So
no, it wasn't a link.
Oh, symbols. Stop. It says symbols. Emojis, right? I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nightbot's a bit strict. Just ignore it. In 5 seconds, you're able to repost it again. Just copy and paste it and post it again. Let me have a look. What changed?
Yeah,
I can't see. Well, we can
my
check,
name.
right? It's a GitHub.
Okay, just click on
repo.
the readme again.
Where's the
Click on the
commit?
readme. Click on the raw. Oh,
12 minutes ago. What was that? Oh, they removed the hi there. Nice. Okay, got
good.
you. Yes. Okay, yes, you got hello world with the wave. I think that looks better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's easier.
Awesome. I'm going to give you a follow because I like your GitHub profile. There we go. Cool. Sorry, Praveen, were you saying to look at yours as well?
Yeah, I just added a yeah.
What changed?
Sorry. In your profile.
Uh,
Sorry, I gave a pull request to your
oh, in
contributor list.
mine. Okay, cool. Oh, yes, the the
Hack of
Hacktoberfest one.
Hacktoberfest. Yes.
Yeah, here we go. Getting confused. Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
No worries. So we have a pull request from Praveen. Let's have a look. Let's make sure he spelt his name right. Let's have a look.
Obviously.
Added Praveen's profile. He's put it alphabetically, which is awesome. I'm going to accept it. Approve. Looks good to me. That's really lazy.
LTM.
And we'll get that merged. So now we will both get lots of green squares on our profile. Confirm. Anyone else wants to practice the workflow? Let us know and just add your name to the Hacktoberfest practice.
For sure.
Let's have a look. Right, okay, so we've got some more Ashtha. Let's have a look. Diraj,
Hey,
awesome
a lot
message.
of people are asking, what is the tool that we are using for live stream? Should we say that?
Yeah, you can say if you want, no problem. It's not sponsored or anything, but we can say.
Okay, yeah, what is it?
I'm using vMix for live streaming. It's a bit like OBS, but the paid for version.
Yeah, okay. I've just sent it to Rupali. Rupali was asking that.
Awesome.
She's an awesome person. It's a quick shout out to my friend Rupali Shukla. So yeah, we should do something with her because
We'll do some collabs.
she's a awesome motivational speaker, and she's being motivating a lot of students right now based in India, and she's pretty awesome in personal motivation and stuff like that.
Awesome. You have to send me her I don't know, some social links and we can all chat
For sure.
afterwards. Awesome. And thank you, Diraj, for the awesome comment and feedback. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we now have yes, Ashtha. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Ashtha. Yeah, we've got your account. Let's have a quick look. Awesome. Cool. See, I love just, even if it's just simple and concise, I just love seeing this now. It feels weird not to see a customized profile. So I love that. It's really good. Really cool. I like that. Simple and concise.
Oh wow, it is Blender. Asta, what are you working on Blender? I mean, is it the graphic thing?
Yeah, Blender's the graphic thing. You're right.
Nice. Okay, we should catch up.
Any excuse to geek out. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Right.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are. I mean, back in India also, they are putting the pronouns she or her, which is nice. I haven't seen that being put in any of the Indian repositories, at least in the Indian community.
Yeah, I'm trying to say they more because I make mistakes. Like the other live stream I did a few days ago, I was reading the chat and I got the names and the messages mixed up. So I called people by the wrong things. I was just trying to say they now. Therefore, if I get confused in my mind because the chat's going too fast, then I don't offend anybody by mistake. So yeah, I try and say they more. Sangeeta, where is your customized profile? Create a repository with this username, and then we can have a look at it, and we can maybe make some contributions to you as well. But awesome that you've got 6 pinned repositories, and you're doing some Dart and some Java. Looks cool. But yeah, make a repository, and we can come back. Let us know in the chat when you've done that, and we can come back and have a look.
Hey, Eddie, another thing with respect to our questions that we generally ask during the live chat, I've just got a quick idea. So for all these developers out here right now, and you have a quick app idea right now. So do you want to develop something that can take up just the questions? Like for example, Eddie is asking about all your GitHub repositories, and the live chat is not the right place. Maybe like to go into a queue and get into one by one of the GitHub repositories. So what do you think, Eddie? Can we make a quick? Can someone make a quick, like live submission for their repositories, or submission of their answers for the given question or something like that, and that will be helpful, right?
That's true. Actually, there's something I can add to quite easily add to the Eddie bot I've got. So people, rather than writing it in the chat, they could add it in Discord.
Slash blah blah.
Yeah, exactly right. And then when we're going to make the mobile and the web app version that reads out the Firebase database in real time. So then, therefore, it can display. So this is the bot itself. We've got someone creating the UI, and we'll do a mobile version, but it's all writing to the Firebase Firestore real-time database. So it's all going to be in real time. So yeah, raise an issue. Who wants to raise the issue? Who wants the contribution?
Me.
You okay? I'll put this link in the chat and raise an issue to say Q&A or something like that, like you were saying. I think that's pretty awesome. Cool.
Superb.
Let me catch up with some of the chat as well. So what have I've missed a few other things. Okay. Let's see. All those new to Eddie's channel, Eddie's open source practice, subscribe. Thank you very much, D-Rash. Love the shout out again. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe. And if you haven't contributed to open source today, do contribute and I can help you. So let me know. That's my goal, is to get everybody contributing. And you may think, why? Because I want you to get the job that you deserve and the money that you deserve, and it's fun. You learn so much. You meet so many awesome people when contributing to open source as well. But if you can get, help your job, career, and prospects, then it also helps too as well.
My goal is to get the right talents to the right people.
Nice. What else have we got? Got a hello from someone. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. It's in I think Cyrillic. So I
Cyrillic. Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but hi to you as well. I'm sorry, I can't read that.
I guess it starts with Ajek or Anek.
Yeah,
I don't want to try Russian.
And Ashtha, you said I haven't worked on the README. Would love to hear a review otherwise. Did we look at yours? Am I just a bit slow in the chat? Maybe. If not, remind me and let me know. Let's have a look. It's the problem of being slow in the chat, right? I can't remember who we've done and who we haven't. It was.
We can actually again ask people like whose repository has not been reviewed. Just say a hi or something like that.
Yeah, put another comment in. We don't mind. We won't get offended. Just if we haven't done it yet, then let us know.
This side.
Cool. Okay, let's have a look. What else have we got? Check out mine too. Here we go. Okay, I found one that I haven't. I think we looked at this one already.
Okay, Rohan Jain has actually added. Hey, a lot of things are being like blocked by Nightbot.
It should say why.
Okay.
You can approve it though if it's not like anything rude or anything. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You're a moderator. You should be able to say show. You're a moderator on the channel.
It doesn't say any reason why it does not be. Why is it being held for review?
Oh, mine does, and it just says link or something, and it says show or hide underneath, and I just hit show.
No, it doesn't say any reasons, but there are no links in Rohan's and Dheeraj's messages as well. But it's interesting. All right.
Okay. Sorry about that. That's something I have to look into. So Anurag, we already looked at your profile. We were talking about your stats, and we added your stats to other people's GitHub projects. It's really cool. So great to have you here in the chat. I think your projects are
Hey,
awesome.
wait, is Anurag the developer of this bot as well? Like the
of the stats? Yes, it is. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it is. I've got the right person. We were looking at this before. Yes, we were.
Yeah.
README stats. We were. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. This is the one with the kind of different styles and so on. Yeah, absolutely.
And is he here? Hey, Anurag.
Yeah,
awesome.
Awesome to have you here. Great projects. I can't give you any advice on yours. Yours is pretty good, I guess.
Dude, you are the talk of the town now for this video at least, and you're saying like you missed it. Oh no, that's bad.
No worries. But we didn't give you many suggestions because yours is already pretty cool. The only suggestion I would say is probably this one is quite big, the first block, and the other two are smaller. So I would probably say to be like have that consistency, I would make the first one smaller to be the same size, or full width. But it just seems a bit kind of doesn't seem to quite fit. I would probably suggest having four and they're all the same size. It just looks a bit more uniformed. My personal opinion. Or if you can float the statistics to the right hand side and maybe have the language and tools icons, I don't know, vertically or something.
Side. Yeah, that's a good
something
idea.
like just make a bit more use of the space or something like that. Let me have a think. Let me just quickly try something. Really quickly. I'm quite interested to see if I just hit edit. And I don't know if I'll submit this, but I was thinking we stole this from someone else's idea. The floating idea. So if I
Was
get
it Riha? Riha, yeah.
it was when the
Hey,
images
another
float
shout
to
out
the
to
right.
Riha.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
cool.
just put the image. Where exactly is the image? Right. So it's line number 36 and 37. What you need to do is,
Oh yeah, here we go.
yeah, this is interesting because you need to convert it into HTML and yeah, I generally use something called as parsedown.org for quickly converting the markdown into HTML. Do you want to use that?
No worries. I'll just write it. This is my idea. Put it at the top right because obviously it's big.
Seriously,
It's
man.
quite important. So oh yeah, you're right because it's nested, right? It's display an
Exactly.
image. We can
Yeah.
figure that out, right? No.
No, it's better you do what I said
Okay,
because
what is it? Tell
I'm a
me.
bit experienced.
Okay, so
That's
tell
easier,
me.
easier. Go to parsedown.org,
Pass. Yeah.
parsedown.org.
Just an image and a link. I could have done it.
Yeah, demo,
Okay, demo, right.
demo. Left side, paste it. Command
Okay.
A, Command V.
Yeah.
Run. Command Enter.
Okay.
On the right side, you get the source code. Just copy it. Down right side, just copy it and
Down.
change it to just align right. That's it.
This
As
one.
simple as that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, by the way, they are not paying me anything, but that's one of my favorite apps. It is an open source as well, and it is written in PHP, I believe,
Okay.
and I love it.
So align.
I've been
Can
using
I do that to an anchor? Align right,
align
like that.
right. No. You can't do it to the anchor.
I have to do it to
It's
the
for the
wrapper though,
image.
right? Will it still work if I do it on the inside? Let's have a look.
Yeah. Just try it out.
We'll
Should
see.
work.
Let's have a look. Yeah, see something like that. I think makes it look a bit neater. So you have it at the
That
top right.
looks awesome.
Okay, I
No,
want to.
seriously, that looks right.
Okay,
I
let's
mean, just give it to him.
moved stats. I
Stats
don't know
to the right.
badge to the top right. There we go. Approach change. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
Create
we
pull
got the
request.
sign off from Anurag, so just go ahead.
Awesome.
Hey, by the way, looks
In
like some of
collaboration with Praveen. Science on live stream. Got to give credit, right? You
thank
helped me
you.
with that, so you got to give credit. Okay.
Hey, by the way, looks like that Cyrillic person, right? Like
Yeah.
their comments are getting deleted, it seems.
I don't see that on mine, which is strange.
Uh, I mean, whoever it is, like, let me try to Google the name and try to find out how to pronounce it.
Okay, or if they join the Discord, then go to the live stream channel in
It's
Discord and put something
Alexander.
there.
Alexander, do you want to
Nice.
try sending the messages again?
Yeah, I don't see that on mine
Yeah,
being.
I can't see it either.
Let me
Okay,
catch
by
up
the
with some
way,
in the chat.
that person is Alexander.
Okay, Alexander, awesome to have you here. Cool. People asking about Google Summer of Code. I don't know much about it. I don't know if Praveen knows much about it. If you want to say a few words.
I guess they are talking about GSSOC, which is not Google Summer of Code, but Girl Script Summer of Code. I'll talk about it offline.
Okay. Cool. We can have a chat about that in the Discord as well. Okay, awesome. Can I add a channel on Discord? Yeah, absolutely. When you join the Discord, if you see any channels that you wanna added, let me know. I can add those. I think it's good to have some discrete chats and so forth on there. It's still public, but so everything doesn't go into general basically. Mohammed says subscribe. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Or Matt have been to Praveen's channel. Either way, we're very grateful. So thank you very much.
Hey, you want to
Okay.
put my YouTube link to everyone to subscribe to?
Yeah, let's do that.
I
This is
mean, in the
Praveen's
screen share,
YouTube.
I meant. I'll add the Rohan Jain's GitHub repo. Hey,
Yeah.
he's been asking as well. It's Rohan
Yes.
Ja.
Got it. Awesome. So the first thing you got to do, profile picture.
Please, man.
Even if it's just your pet or a cartoon character, it doesn't have to actually be you. Better if it is, but it doesn't have to be, but something, not that default block thing. Please do that to make it look more professional. You've got code in the vault, which is awesome. And this looks good. I like it. You've done some customization.
Hey, Eddie, one
These are
more
these are
favor
empty
from
though.
me.
Sure.
Um, After this profile review, please tell about your experience or like how to get nominated as a GitHub star.
Okay, I'll try. Um, yeah, we'll do that, and then you could get sent lots of swag. Let me get my plushie. One sec.
Woohoo!
Praveen, I can't hear you. One second. Let me put my headphones back on. I should have done that first. Yes, lots of GitHub swag. I've got a video coming out later this week. But that, how cool is that, right?
Awesome! Wow, that's cute.
So
Woohoo!
yes, I'll leave that here so I
By the
can
way,
show that in a little bit.
behalf of you, I have actually said something when you are not hearing. So
Uh-oh. What did you say?
I don't know. Find it out
Someone you
later.
better tell me, right? Someone in the chat, let me know what he said. Um,
They won't say that because they will actually want you to do that, so they won't say that.
okay. Just for Rohan, I was going to say you haven't customized any of these bits. I would say definitely customize these, but you've created it, which is perfect. So someone like us could add, but I don't know anything about you to add it. So you've got a LinkedIn, so you could probably add. I'm looking for collaboration on or how to reach me. You could add that on there. So if I
Hmm.
go to your LinkedIn and I grab that link, and then I go to edit your profile. I can hit on the readme,
Maybe
hit edit.
GitHub should provide a way to directly give contribution, like to this page. On the Oh wow, we can actually give this page direct access to them.
Yeah, you can. It's just a GitHub repo, so I just added that in. The problem is the reason why I can't add more information is because I don't know enough about this person. But yeah, you
Okay.
can. You can just it's just a GitHub repo just with their username. So it's exactly the same. So I've raised a pull request. So if you merge that, then your LinkedIn link from the left will appear
Welcome to the
on
right.
the right. Exactly.
Hey, and one more thing is, if this is something like a gotcha that I got when I was editing my profile. So whenever you are putting some kind of images or something like that, make sure you are giving a full length image, or else it's not working out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you are trying to get like dot or something like relative links won't work out in this case.
Yeah, you need the raw link.
Absolute links.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Pardon the pun.
Absolutely absolute links.
Let me catch up with the chat. What have I missed? Anura says, "Feel free to create the PR." Created that. Did it get merged? Did it get merged? Let's have a look. Oh, I've closed it now. Eddie, that was stupid. I closed it. Hopefully, it got
No, just
merged.
you just need to go back. Okay, there's a dino jumping down
Yeah,
there.
I thought
Oh,
it was like
okay, okay.
I thought it was my Mac
Exactly.
thing, but it wasn't. It was your image.
I was even thinking of, hey, some notification is coming, and oh shit, it's
That's
me.
what I thought. Um, Yash says, please answer this. Oh no, we've covered that. That was the GSSOC. We'll talk about that in the
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah.
Discord link has just popped in by Nightbot, so do join that channel. We can chat more. This is one of the coolest sessions I've joined some time back.
Thank
Sangita, thank you
you.
so much. Really, actually, you know, I want to bring it up on the screen. I keep forgetting to bring it up on the screen, but I really, really appreciate that. Love some positive feedback. That's awesome. We get to
Something I would
cover.
like to say. Oh, sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
no, carry on. I'll say cover the dino, but you carry on, Praveen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Hey, and one more thing is, I'm planning to do a live session on a few techie stuff on live for every 100th subscriber I reach. Is that a good idea, Eddie? As a seasoned person, you should actually give me a good idea.
Okay, repeat it again. What do you plan to do?
So for every 100th subscriber, I'm planning to create a live session for, like, say, 300th subscriber, 400th subscriber, for
Okay,
500th
you should
subscriber.
definitely do it. Absolutely.
So I'm planning to do a live session on like, for example, the next live session with me will be on careers in UK. Then after that, for the 400th subscriber, I'm planning to do something for build your first API using Node.js.
Do
And
it.
for the next one, it's gonna be suspense. I've
Awesome.
got like
Definitely do
five
it.
five coming up, and I need your help in, like, setting up the whole screen. I mean, something, if possible. If possible, I don't want to take your time, but
No
at the same
problem.
time, yeah, that would be
We'll
awesome.
share ideas, and everyone watching, if you give the video a thumbs up, I will show you behind the scenes now. So I'm going to put Praveen on hold for 1 second, and you get to see behind the scenes. This is my command center. So yeah, this is how I run my live streams, and you're currently seeing this screen here on the left. Oh yes, Praveen is up there. That well noticed, Praveen. That's awesome. Let's bring Praveen back. But yeah, this is my setup at the moment. So yes, and Rohan, thanks for merging the pull request. The LinkedIn link has now appeared, so that's awesome. Cool. Okay, and let's go back to Anurag. Yes, it got merged. Awesome. I think it looks better now. It's still off to the right a little bit more than this one down below, but I think it still just looks a lot tidier. And you can see now your pinned items are creeping up from the bottom, which I think looks pretty cool. One thing I was going to say is you don't have a sponsor button. So you should definitely look into adding a sponsorship on GitHub. I don't think you were here when we were saying that GitHub doesn't take any commission from your sponsorship, and also they'll match any sponsorship that you get. So I highly recommend adding that on. And later this month, I am planning on sponsoring some people. So I think
In simple terms, yeah. In simple terms, if you are getting $500 from your community, GitHub matches the $500. So ultimately, you are getting $1,000 without any pay cut. Go for it.
Exactly. So, and I'm planning later on this month to go find and sponsor some people. So definitely do that. Right.
But what is the eligibility for sponsorship? I mean, I don't think I am eligible yet to start the sponsorship application
I
or
don't
something.
know. Let me have a look.
Let's try that out.
Sponsorship dashboard.
Oh, wow.
This is my dashboard. I don't think you've got to apply to it and get approved, but there
Okay.
wasn't any criteria like you have to have so many followers or anything like that. And then you just add the tiers. So I added like £1, $1 a month, 10, 25, and just went up. I probably need some suggestions on what to add here, but
Nice.
just some ideas. So
Maybe I could give
recommend doing
something
that.
like for $1 a month, I'll keep doing a lot of live stuff. For $5 a month, you can get to meet me once on like one-on-one career discussion or something like that.
Yeah, you should
Ideas.
just you should do something like that and see what people want. So any suggestions, let me know, and what we can do to help as well. Right. Was it Alex? What did Alex Alex share a message? Why are my comments deleted? Alex, I don't
Yes.
know. And then I see it went
Let's.
through.
Should we blame YouTube for it?
No, it's a night bot probably. So
Okay.
Alex, share in the chat as well what you wanted to say, because don't think I can see a message from you apart from
At least
it
saying
went
from
through.
Nightbot saying like it is not there or something like that.
Yeah. So right, what else have we
Thanks,
got?
Dheeraj, for the shout out as well.
Yeah. I have a GitHub jug which I won by participation in GitHub Actions Hackathon. Anurag, that's awesome. I didn't participate in the hackathon. Actually, I'm really sad that I didn't. But I did get this and some other things. I have a GitHub mug as well. I broke something. It's fine. It's okay. It's all good. I have a GitHub mug that has the what do you call it? The tiles on it, the green tiles.
Mhm.
I have one of those, which is pretty cool. But it's obviously out of date now.
There is a quick request from me. Would
Sure.
you all like to take a screenshot of this that you are in this particular uh, live stream and you want to post it on your socials? I mean,
That's good thinking, right? Tag us in any
tag us
posts you
and post
do,
it.
and we'll reply, and possibly follow you back, right? I want to see what you're up to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got Diraj's account to have a look at. Okay, Diraj, let's have a look. Diraj, I'm about to hit enter. I've got big hopes that you've got awesome customization, but as long as it's not better than mine. Nice.
Diraj Lalwani, come on.
Cool. And you filled these in, which is good. Okay,
Good.
I would say you need to make this into a link to make it easier, right? Okay, let me do that. Twitter, Diraj. Here we go. I copy that.
Are you creating an issue or are you creating a pull request?
Both. Actually, no, someone who's watching should do it. Who in the chat
Yeah,
wants to do this? Raise an issue.
Who wants a green card?
Yeah, who wants the green square? Raise an issue that you're saying that this should be a link, and then raise a pull request fixing it. And if you need the link, I can share that with you. So let me know. Claim it in the chat. Do that. And give me a moment to catch up with the chat as well. And if I read things from the chat and I've missed things, please just repost it, and I apologize. Going to subscribe, awesome. Cool. Praveen putting out his YouTube channels, awesome. And don't forget to subscribe to his as well. We'll do some more collabs in future.
And also Eddie Jodi's. It's extremely good.
You gotta
Hey,
take
by the way,
mine, of course.
when I try to open github.com/sponsors, it's asking me to join the waitlist. So I just gonna
do
go
it, apply. I think it took me like a week or something. And Anurag,
Awesome.
adding sponsor button, thanks. Yes, do it. You have donations set up. Yeah, but the thing is, it's because if you do it via GitHub, I can expense it. So that's why I want to sponsor people via the GitHub. One, because GitHub match it, and two, because they take no cut. But I appreciate if it goes via PayPal that there's no cut, but I can't expense that. So it costs me more because I have to pay tax on the money and blah, blah, blah. So I'm really keen to sponsor people through the GitHub. And it's a monthly thing that just renews, and I don't have to worry about it. And then GitHub will just send me an invoice at a receipt at the end of the month. It just makes my life a lot easier. So yeah, if you can go to the GitHub sponsorship, that is the one thing I want to support. And I think it supports more focused on GitHub and the open source side, which I'm quite keen to do.
Awesome.
Cool. Right. Diraj is tweeting right now. Awesome, Diraj. Diraj, if you're going to take a screenshot and you're going to tweet, let's bring up your page. Wait a second. Where's yours? Here we go. Take a screenshot now, Diraj. And Praveen, wave. Do a face. Oh, how can I point to yours? Point below. So, Diraj, I hope you got that screenshot and you can tweet that and tag us. That'd be awesome. We'll retweet that for you as well. Awesome. He says now. Perfect. Right. Everyone else, let us know in the chat any more profiles.
Did we miss it
in
that case?
No, I think you got it. Bad. I think you got it right. Diraj, let us know if you got it.
Yeah, super. And we are happy to do another crazy, like.
Yes. So
okay, my Twitter is that everything for me is Praveen Science, and this is my website as well.
And everything is for me, Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah, everything is this. Right, I was just going to say, was anyone claiming raising that issue? Or shall we do it? I think it'd be good for someone else to do it. But if
exactly,
not,
we should give it back to the community, not
exactly
grabbing everything.
We want you to get, GitHub contributions. So who wants to contribute to open source? Right, open source in the chat, and then we can walk you through it. I can show you what you need to do. I just won't hit the submit button if that helps. So let us know how much help that you do need, and we can help. Let us know. We want to support you. We're here for you. So let us know how we can help. But anyone who is unsure, you click on issues.
Sangeeta is the first person. Asta is the second one. Okay, Asta is ready to open up issues.
Yes. Awesome. Boom. Okay, so maybe we can share that, right? So Ashtha, why don't you create the issue, and then Sangeeta, you create the pull request?
Yeah, that would be a good teamwork.
That'd be awesome. And Saida, you just came slightly in late on the chat. We'll find you something else, though. Don't worry. Actually, let's find you something else while they're.
Rohan,
hey,
since I fixed Saida's, Riha's profile, why can't Riha, you wanna add an issue on my profile or maybe a feature enhancement? I'm happy to accept it.
Okay, and if anyone watching, I see an improvement on mine that was suggested to me. I can't remember who it was, but earlier today or yesterday.
Just blame it on me.
Always Praveen's fault. These hashes make it hard to read and actually aren't links. So either remove these hashes for me or turn them into Twitter links that go to those hashes. Entirely up to you. I think going to Twitter would be pretty cool. So if anyone wants to do that, raise an issue and raise a pull request and let me know how I can help, and I'll accept the pull request, and that will be very, very cool. Let us know. Awesome. Oh, the chat's gone fast. Awesome. Fun session. Thanks, Rohan. Awesome. I'm having so much fun too as well. So it's cool. Gonna keep going. Keep going. Power through. I think we should do portfolio review too. We should do that in another stream, actually, Anurag. That's
on my
a really
channel.
good idea. Yes, we'll do that on Praveen's channel, right? So if you subscribe to Praveen's channel, then we'll do that. What about
You'll get
tomorrow?
the notification when we are planning to do it.
Tomorrow, Praveen?
Tomorrow works for me, yes.
Maybe tomorrow. Okay, subscribe to his channel, you get notified, and we'll chat more in the Discord. Maybe same time tomorrow, 6 o'clock tomorrow, potentially.
6 o'clock UK time.
Yeah.
And it would be 10:30 p.m. Indian time.
Is that too late? That's okay, right?
Yeah. Developers will be always.
Yeah. Be awake.
Always developers.
What's the title of the issue again? Diraj has tweeted. Awesome, Diraj. Thank you very much. After the live stream, I'll go and retweet that as well. So thank you so much. What I would say, the issue for Diraj's one would be to make this into a link. So I would say
there is another nice comment from the viewers. We should do a portfolio review too. That's actually a nice idea.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do on your channel tomorrow, right?
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah. So we'll do that on yours tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Superb. Done.
Awesome. Yeah, so this was the issue. I would just say make the issue say Twitter handle to have link to go to Twitter or something like that. Just something simple. We all know what it is. I think that'd be awesome, and then someone else can raise the pull request.
Excellent.
And then Saida, I know you came a bit later on that, just later, just by like a split second. If you want to raise an issue to say change the hashtags to links, raise an issue, and then you're more than welcome to raise a pull request as well if you want to. Entirely up to you. No pressure. Awesome. Okay. Right. Everyone got some open source? Anyone else want some more open source? I think Praveen was saying to raise an issue for his to put these in order, right? Not
Happy
order,
to merge
groups.
everything.
Yeah, so
everything that is sensible, sorry.
yeah. You might wanna can you repeat the repo name? Yes, let's just paste these repos in. So if I paste, this is Diraj's one. This is Praveen's one. And then this is my one. I'll put all those in, and then whoever's doing whichever one can pick the right one. Awesome. Anurag says, awesome. Sounds good. Not too late tomorrow. Awesome. Cool. Because it's 6 p.m. our time, so we can finish our work. We do have day jobs as well, unfortunately.
Yep.
So, yeah, that sounds cool. Diraj, you're going to do the issue. Even if there's duplicate issues, don't worry. It's all good practice. You still get the green square. So if you see someone else raising the issue, or even the pull request, the only downside is if you come late to the pull request, it will probably get closed rather than merged because the work's already been done. So if you just want to practice things, still go ahead, raise the issue, still go ahead, raise the pull request. Don't worry. I should actually remove these things out of here in my bio as well. I'll do that later on. So anyone else wants to raise an issue for me, out of my bio, remove the hashes because they're not clickable. They kind of make it hard to read. I need to sort those out. Awesome. I think after these 2 pull requests, probably a good time to call it a day. It's probably late in India, and also it's dinner time for us in the UK. Yep. So good place to end. Sangeeta's doing it. Awesome. Okay. Issues submitted. Let's go have a look. I think that was on Diraj's one, right? So if I go to issues, yes, Twitter link to redirect to Twitter handle. Awesome. Great work. And you would have got the green
issues
square.
On me.
And you got 2 contributions today. Okay, cool. And don't worry, Praveen, you'll get an issue. Let's have a look at Praveen's profile. No issues yet. Anyone wants to raise that? And then mine as well.
Some low.
Have a look. I've got 4 issues, but these are raised by me, so these don't count. We'll get those issues raised in pull request, and then, like I said, we'll call it a day. So anyone who's watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And share with your friends, actually. You know, if you think someone will like Praveen's channel or like my channel, do share it with your friends. But you don't have to share it publicly on social if you don't want to. You might send them like a DM or something. It really helps to grow the community and geek out more and more, right?
Right.
Awesome. Thanks, both of you, for the session. Rohan, you're more than welcome. Absolutely more than welcome. It's not quite finishing yet. We want to get these issues and pull requests done. Let's bring that up. We want to get these issues and pull requests
Thanks,
done.
Rohan Jain.
And
Thank you, Rohan. Yeah.
We will go for us to have some dinner and we probably get some rest. So let's have a look. Has Diraj's one got a pull request yet? If anyone needs help with raising that pull request, let us know. Praveen's one, is there an issue? If not, I'll raise the issue. Aha! Praveen, you got one. Put badges
Really?
in
Yeah,
sections.
Dheeraj actually.
Dheeraj, awesome work. And then what about mine? Do I have one? Like 4 should go to a 5. I don't get one yet. Oh, come on. Always erase an issue before working on a pull request. It saves time and effort and reduces duplicate work. Yeah, Anurag, you're absolutely right. I do highly recommend raising an issue first, especially if it's going to be a big pull request, because then you can just check with the maintainer that they're going to be happy to accept it. If you don't mind it being closed, then you can still raise a pull request without an issue. I would still recommend raise the issue, but without waiting for confirmation, and you'll still get your green squares. So yes. Alex, no, we're not seeing your comments. It's odd that we see your comments when you ask, are we seeing your comments? But then we're not seeing your comments. So sorry, Alex, we're not ignoring you. I'm going to bring it up on the screen to show you that we're not ignoring you. But no, this is the only... Oh, I've removed it, put it back. This is the only comment that I've seen since your one from a while back about your messages getting through. So they're not all getting through. And I'm not getting notified that any are being removed. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Really apologize for that. If you want to DM me on Discord, then I can have a quick look at that now as well. Just send me a private DM and I can have a quick look. Sanjita raised an issue. Is that on mine or on? Yeah, that's on mine. Yes, I got one. Cool. Thank you. Make hashtags bold and help grab new person's attention to the things you're passionate about. Absolutely. Also, I think add a link. I want to put a comment in and say, great idea, and possibly add a link to Twitter, ? I'll ask you the question. Let me know what you think. But yeah, it's cool. So you can have the kind of the conversation before the pull request is made, just like Anurag said, so you can kind of get it more right first time. But awesome. Jose, awesome to have you here. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Yeah, you're always just missing the live stream. We get you in the Discord as well, which is good. Great to have you here. You're just catching the end of the live stream. It must be like 8:30 almost. I think you're probably in Spain, right? So almost 8:30 as well. So we've got all the issues. We're waiting for one pull request on Dheeraj. Let's see. Oh, get me to open a new tab. Refresh. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got some messages I think from Alex. Let me just have a look at that. And does anyone need help raising the pull request for Dheeraj? Let us know in the chat.
There's a... Okay.
I've got Alex's GitHub account finally. Hey, Stephen, awesome to have you here as well.
Cats.
But Praveen, you were going to say, you go ahead.
No, I was just telling about Steven's comment. Cats in the box.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So let me get rid of this project that I had up, and let's bring up Alex's as well. Alex, thanks for the DM.
Oh
no, I left my username in there. My bad. My mistake. Here we go. Awesome. And you've got Anurag's stats. Again, I don't know why sometimes it loads a bit slowly. I think it must be...
It works perfectly fine. And don't use Safari for these things, please.
True.
See?
Probably that.
There you go.
Currently working on Python projects. Awesome. Hello there, centered. I do like that centered. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's really good. I would say... Alex was at HackConf. Aha, now I'm putting faces and names together. HackConf was awesome in Bulgaria last year.
Hey, Manvi is here. She's doing an awesome work as well on open source stuff.
Cool. Put your GitHub account in the username in the chat, and we'll have a quick look now.
We'll have a look at it. Yeah.
So, Alex, I would say this looks good with the stats. I like that. And you've got one bullet point. If it's one, do you need it like a list? I would say add a few more things. So you're currently working on that. Do you want to maybe list some of your favorite Python projects? Maybe put a screenshot of a project that you're working on as well. Yeah, I would try and make it a bit more visual. And I have actually got another repo. Let me really quickly show everyone that, again, if they want to get the GitHub and open source contributions, I have created this. I should pin it. I haven't pinned it yet, which is, where is it? I've lost it. Awesome GitHub profiles. I want to actually make a list. That was one pull request. Who's that from?
Oh.
Why is it not going to that repository? Come on, GitHub. There we go.
Slow.
Oh no, I merged it. That's the history. Yes,
And you have removed it.
I want to make it got merged. There you go. Dipto's there. So I want to make a list of like awesome people to get inspiration from people's repo. So this one was a really cool one from Dipto's repo. I really like this. Also using the GitHub stats, but I like the grid of the icons. I know Praveen doesn't like tables, but I like I like that. And there was actually a few more. So if anyone wants to add theirs to this list or someone else's that you've seen. So this one's an awesome one. You've got to add this one, right?
Which one?
Add this one. Riha's one, right? That's a cool one. So I want to add this myself. Unless someone else in the chat wants to add it, write open source in the chat, and then you can hit the edit button and add it to this one as well. Let me catch up with the chat and see. So, Manvi, nice profile, cool. Join GitHub sponsors waiting list and your Discord. Anurag, awesome. Let me know when you get approved on GitHub GitHub sponsors as well.
Sure.
Guys, going off topic, I had a good cup of coffee. Now I feel more sleepy. You should drink more tea. Stay awake. Diraj, no worries. When you need to get some rest, get some rest.
And Dheeraj, you're with me, because even I have the same problem. If I have coffees, I go sleep. If I go have teas, I kind of like keep awake.
Yeah. Well, I think different things work for different people. Anurag says, I can raise an issue for the animations. Cool, yes, there might be a workaround. So I want to give that back to the audience. So Alex has written open source. So Alex, if you could, are you going to do this one where you can raise a pull request to add Riha's, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the chat. That's her GitHub. If you could add it to this README at the bottom or the top, doesn't really matter. It should be alphabetical probably, but I can worry about it later on when we get a few more. Just add it, and I'll accept the pull request live on this stream. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. And raise an issue. So Anurag says raise an issue. So who wants to raise an issue on... let's bring up their project. Who wants to raise an issue to talk about the Safari issue? I can raise it, but again, I'm keen for you to get the contribution. So the project is... I don't think the project is pinned up here. It should be pinned because it's just such an awesome project.
Yeah.
I've got to find it. I'm sure. Repositories. Let's have a look. And then if we go type and we just say sources. Oh, there we go. GitHub README stats. It's at the top. So if anyone wants to go to this and raise an issue for the Safari issue, I can raise it. Oh, pinned issue. I didn't know you had that now on GitHub. That's a very cool feature. So I can pin like...
nice.
Yeah, that's so cool, right? So for...
And we are working on it on like a fiery mode.
Yeah, because these good first issues, I can pin these then. So if I open these, here we go. Let me just pin these as well. How do you pin them?
Maybe...
I don't know.
Okay, down there.
Where?
Scroll down, right side,
pin
bottom.
issue, nice.
They have given the worst UX here because it is not even visible to us.
Yeah, I've pinned it, but I don't know where I've pinned it to, but I'm guessing it's going to be pinned. So
it's going to be in the issues, list of issues. Just go to the list of issues.
Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so they don't show the labels that they're good first issues though, which is a shame. Those two, I've pinned them purposely because they're good first issues. I'm sure that'll be an improvement they'll bring in the future.
Yep.
Absolutely. Right, let's have a look. So, let's see. Alex, yeah, make that pull request. And we've got an issue on here. Someone's going to raise this. Let us know for the Safari issue. If not, I can raise it. Oh, excuse me. Stephen says, I've opened a GitHub PR for Dirages, protesting the lack of access to GitHub VS Code IDE thing. Let's have a look at this pull request. There's 2 issues there. Okay, cool. Add some visuals to make everything look like catching. Great suggestion. Love that. Awesome, Riha. And then pull request. I don't see some pull request. Am I looking at the wrong repo, Stephen? Oh, I would open. Aha, would, not I did. Oh, it's getting late for me. I need my dinner, I think. My bad, Stephen. What I should do is bring it up on the screen and everyone else can just read it themselves. Jose says, let me bring this up on the screen because, I don't even read properly. I'm a coder. I'm not a reader. Let me see. Let's have a look. So, if you can do HTML on the README, can you do JavaScript? Unfortunately, you can't.
No,
I
you
have
can't.
checked and I have tried. You can't even do CSS. The script tags and the styles tags are removed. You can only do HTML. Yeah.
By the way, it's called as XSS cross. I guess it's cross-site scripting, right?
There's so many
XSS.
things that you could do if you allowed those. That's why they don't allow it. And even on the HTML, you can't do everything. You can't do like title tags. You can't do body tags. There are so many things that are now that are restricted. GitHub have documented this somewhere with the ones you're allowed, but it's pretty the basic ones.
Common standard.
Yeah. Maybe you could put an iframe. Interesting.
No.
I haven't thought of iframe, but I doubt it.
I don't
again,
think so.
Security risk.
No, I don't think so.
That's interesting though. Try it and let
Shall
us
we
know.
try it out? Shall we try it out right away?
Okay, GitHub, don't watch now. We're not trying to do anything dodgy, I promise. Well, I can just try it in any README, right? If I
Just
go to
any
here,
README, right?
Yeah,
go
I
on.
won't commit this. So what would it be? iframe. They need a source like Google.
Give mine or HTTP. No. Google doesn't run on iframes. Try using example.com. HTTPS example.com.
Is that an actual website?
Yeah, you need to be HTTPS because HTTP connections will not be accepted from.
Good point.
It's not that way. Like you need to close it. You are closing it wrong.
Oh yeah.
Space and close it inside.
Like that? Or
yeah,
self-closing?
super. That works. That works.
Okay.
Try it out. Preview changes.
No, it wouldn't work.
Screwed up.
So yeah, I didn't think they would allow it. It's too open to too many dodgy things.
Vulnerabilities.
Yes. Oh,
but have you seen?
Yes.
Oh wow, nice. By the way, have you seen that Gmail nowadays gives you a option to like send the form responses on your email? I don't know how they did that, but it's cool. Like you don't need to go to another website to do that, but from your Gmail itself, you can actually type in the content. Like the email itself has a form and a submit button, and it is live as well.
Oh, I haven't tried that. I don't use Gmail. I use Macmail for my Gmail.
So, have you ever got anything like a form submission request or something like that? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Everything comes directly inside Gmail. So you don't need to navigate out of Gmail for it.
But that's if you're using a Gmail web interface though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I've never used that in like never.
Okay.
So I don't know. Sorry. Alex, thank you very much for the pull request. Let's get that merged. Give you your green squares for today. And also help the community because now we have Riha's. Oh, it's not
a
capital
forms
R.
pre is good, but unfortunately for forms pre, you have to there are like loads and loads of issues with forms pre. But yes, that's actually a good idea.
Cool. Well, okay, I'm really behind in the chat. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see. Alex, again, thank you very much for that. What else have we done? Missed so many things in the chat. Awesome to have so many messages, though. HTML, JavaScript. We spoke about iframes. Yeah, we said... I'm catching up now.
Hey, this one is nice from Stephen. SSRF, same site request forgery. That is awesome. Something which I learned just now. Wow, that is more crazy.
I haven't... Let me bring that up on the screen. I haven't even caught up that far. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Do you want to talk a bit about it while I catch up with the chat?
Yeah, I'm just actually looking at all the chat messages right now.
No worries. the same site forgery is more devastating. This is Jose suggesting the iframe. Yeah, we tried that. Unfortunately, good suggestion. I didn't think of the iframe. I thought of the script tags. I didn't think of the iframe. Riha says the pronunciation is good. Whew, thank you. Okay, I'm so bad at pronouncing people's names. I'm sure Steven says, I'm sure GitHub have thought very hard about allowing the breaking of iframes, and would be a PR disaster. Absolutely. Yeah, GitHub is always in the spotlight, right? It's just such a it's used in so many big companies as well. They have to be super.
And moreover, it is the complete data hub. So anything that is getting damaged, like for example, a lot of people are like using GitHub's repository to live get the code and display in the websites. So one single pull request with a malicious code is enough to like affect millions of websites, which exactly happened in I guess someone's this election campaign. Remember, it was due to GitHub's. Yes.
I don't remember the details, but I remember something happening. And Twitter had some issues recently as well.
Yeah, that's totally different. But this one is like you go ahead and add your name in your in the particular GitHub repo, and that displays everywhere in all the websites, something like that.
Okay. Great suggestion here. By Sanjita. Can we have a repo where open source DevRel advocates could share their journeys and experiences and make a GitHub book?
Wow.
I really like that because DevRel is becoming so much more popular and everyone takes a different journey into it. And I think that's really interesting. You're right. I really do like that. I was thinking maybe I could do a series of live streams with different DevRel people talking about their journey. Then I can get the video transcribed into a book. Then I can write with ASCII docs and with CI I can generate a PDF, so people then can either watch the video or they can download or read the book online as well. I like that idea. That's really good. And if anyone has any suggestions of people who DevRels who want to submit, I like that. It's really good. Yes. Okay, I need to make a note of that because otherwise I'll forget. Actually, are you on our Discord channel? Could you just send me a DM with what you've written there, and I'll remind me later to make a note and have a think about that. That would be awesome. That's a really good idea. That could be my goal for August. I like that. Okay. Let me catch up with the chat. Wow, I'm so behind. Praveen, just be helping me.
Yes, sure. So the thing which we were talking about was GitHub.js for president. Thanks, Stephen. And let's not get more involved.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the political stuff. Absolutely. Anurag, sorry. I'm trying to look up. I look up because my screen or how it appears is up there. So apologies for looking up all the time. Okay, you can pin extra pins. There's so many new features that GitHub are coming out with, and the little hidden secret ones, which are really, really awesome. Okay.
There should be a way to we should be able to give some feedback to GitHub so they can actually give a lot of they can community source the ideas and then they can start working on that, because GitHub has a huge potential. At the same time, we have loads and loads of ideas. Like just us, we already just in 1 hour of discussion we came up with some more ideas. Let it be with UX, let it be with functionality. But if GitHub crowdsources these things, it's going to be really, really awesome. Let's see what they do.
True, Microsoft. Absolutely. I speak to head of DevRel at GitHub quite often, so any ideas, ping them across to me and I can curate them, and maybe we can create a repo where we can kind of all log ideas and then we can vote on them in the issues, and you can put kind of a thumbs up and stuff, and then maybe they'll take that as some feedback. And I think they should open source their UI at least, maybe not their API, but they should open source the UI. So for example, when we went to the issues over here, and we were saying, it'd be really good to have the the badges, like good first issue is now lost on there. So we could just go in and add that as a pull request, right? So
the labels and the pinned repositories.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a shame. And Dheeraj says, open source coding is awesome. We are the cherry and icing on top. Dheeraj, thank you very much. I love your support. I really appreciate it because it encourages us to to do more of these. How often would people like open source live streams? Once a week, twice a week, every day? Like if you could have anything you wanted, let us know. I'm not saying you have to join every day, but if you had it every day, would it help you to join a few when you can and so forth? Just let us know. I'd be interested to know in the chat. Although I'm really behind in the chat already.
Hey, why does Nightbot is deleting Stephen's message?
Oh, I don't know why.
Hey, yeah, Eddie, time to fix your Nightbot.
Yeah, I don't know why Nightbot's being so mad to Steve. Sorry, Stephen. Steve, I'm going to add you as a moderator, so hopefully Nightbot will ignore you. Now try. So, Stephen, I've added you as a moderator. Hopefully Nightbot should just ignore you. And D-Raj, oh, he's retracted some of his. So
No, actually, what you should do is for some time, at least it's going to be like last few minutes of our call, we should actually get Nightbot to be demoted from the admin rights.
yeah, I don't
Give
know
permission.
why. Stephen is definitely a regular, so Nightbot would
Punishment.
have picked
Yeah.
up on that. He's a regular, so it's
No. Even for me, I guess even I suffered a hit from Nightbot. I guess. Yeah, it did.
Okay, but now you're a moderator. Hopefully, it should be.
Yeah,
okay.
I shouldn't be having any problem.
Awesome.
Oh, but yes, yes, Steven, you are right. At the same time, if we are using any external images, they get converted into an internal camo image. Have you ever seen that? If you try to open any image from GitHub repository in readme or anything, it's
Really?
gonna go not to the original image, but a camo.github. Do you want to try it out, Eddie? Just go to my profile or any of the profiles.
Okay.
And yeah, right click on the right side image and open it in new tab.
But you don't know if the image was already added. You need one that's an external one because the image might have been added already, right?
No, even if that is the case. Okay, let's external images that GitHub stats. Right click.
Okay.
Right click. No.
You mean it's
Is it camo?
right click what?
Open image in new tab.
Yeah, it's camo.
There you go. So it's actually camouflaged by GitHub. So
got you.
I mean, I don't understand, but I guess even then you will be able to track, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what they do, but track it us. I don't know.
Oh, you're breaking up, Praveen. Stop downloading all those movies. Turn off Netflix. We can't hear you. Hopefully my audio and video is okay, everyone, or is it my connection? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, it's your connection. You are actually you're gone. You're like slow.
I'm not. Okay, I've always been a bit slow, but I don't know if it's my connection or not. YouTube still seems happy with my connection, so maybe I think it's your connection.
All right. Mine's in 100 Mbps, dude. How much is yours?
Like 500.
Mine is 130 clocking right now. Huh?
500, I think.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
No comments.
It's pretty good. Ashtha says no. Eddie is good. Yes. Oh, Jose says it's breaking. Oh, hopefully I'm not breaking. Just Praveen. Praveen's back though. Eddie streams perfect.
Is it me?
Phew, thank you. Yeah, it's Praveen. Get closer to the Wi-Fi, Praveen.
No. Asta says someone called Parveen is breaking. It's not me.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Hey, it's all good. Right. Yeah, so it's awesome how they save it to the CDN. Yeah, Stephen, you're absolutely right. I didn't pay attention to that before. That I think that's really interesting that GitHub as a security measure save it to to their own CDN and strip everything that they don't want and then just
because you can do a lot of nasty things using EXIF data, and also you can try to run steganography. Something like that.
So many things that you can do. Absolutely. I think that's really, really interesting. So that's
and it's only for JPEG, I guess.
Yeah, but what about GIFs and other things? I mean, and SVGs. There's so many things you could embed, I suppose.
I mean, SVG is really riskier, but yeah, but they are allowing it. No idea.
Okay, I'm bringing some things up on the chat.
You can embed images from external sources. Oh, why did you change the thing?
Oh, sorry. It was a good. Back. Here we go. I brought it back. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. So GitHub will be re-uploading it to their Camo GitHub user content CDN. So we need to know what exactly Camo does it. So as Steven says that it definitely removes some of the metadata associated with the image, which actually prevents people from doing nasty things.
It probably removes everything it doesn't need rather than removing
Maybe
one or two things. It probably
the
says, what do we
original thing.
need?
Yeah.
Let's remove everything and just keep what we need. And just for the record, Praveen is breaking up. Here is the proof. Yes. And even Octocat also agrees. Let me break Octocat
No.
full screen. Here we go.
No. Octocat, say meow.
Okay, cool. And
Nice.
and oh well, just extra confirmation. Eddie is fine. Thank you.
Anurag, support me, dude. We are from the same place.
Stephen says he's going to do some research on
Research
GitHub's
on
behalf,
yeah,
which
yeah,
worries
go on.
me because Stephen always, breaks things and so forth, which is probably actually really good. So play nicely, Stephen. Don't break too much. And
All is well.
when he's looking at my Eddie bot, he's always finding holes, which is really good. I'd rather find out about it when I'm working on it rather than later. So when I'm testing it out, he always comes and tests it out as well, and then he finds things I didn't think of, which is actually really good because I'd rather find out there and then than say a week later and so on. So no, I do really appreciate it.
Hey, you need to ask Nightbot to not just ignore all the emojis, because nowadays people are like too emotional and they're using a lot of emojis, and Nightbot is like getting annoyed with it.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I can turn that off. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says too easy. Stop spamming symbols. Warning.
Oh, we see. Bond 007, awesome to have you here. You're a regular as well, so surprised that has been so mean to you about the images.
Yeah.
Can someone... Let's raise an issue because I'll forget otherwise quickly. Who wants to raise an issue real quick? You can raise it on EddieBot. I'm not precious. Just say Nightbot disable the emoji.
Emoji.
Yeah, disable emoji check.
Too many
whatever.
emoji. Too many emoji.
Yeah, I'll disable that whole thing. So just someone raise an issue, you'll get your green badge for today. So definitely raise that. I'll forget after the stream. And there was a few other things we were going to do. DevRel live streams and DevRel book. Yes. Okay, I'll try and remember. Awesome. Let's see. Refresh the page. A Nightbot isn't mean to me. I'm happy. You guys, you're a regular, so I think it's Nightbot's always nice to you. Right. Okay.
See, just know Nightbot is trying to pull you into the Discord. See?
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, everyone. We've almost been going for almost 2 hours, so I'm quite keen for Praveen to get a break. He's been working hard all day, running straight from meetings into this live stream. I'd rather do little and often, right? Be agile, like open source, little and often. So, yes. So we've spoken about loads of great things today. I hope they've been helpful. Any suggestions, let us know in the Discord. And we can make improvements for next time. We can do more live streams if they're useful. And we'll do a live stream tomorrow on Praveen's channel. That's his Twitter. Actually, he's Praveen Science everywhere on socials.
Everywhere.
You can find him everywhere, which makes it a lot easier. I highly recommend being consistent across socials. It makes it a lot easier.
And even my website is like praveen.science. That's it.
Exactly. I think that's great. I think that's really good. I'm gonna bring this up from Bond. Nightbot needs a vacation. Yes, bit grumpy
For sure.
at the moment. We do have a question. Let's answer this one first because Jose has put a Q in front, and I think it's really helpful when it's an actual question. So let's bring it up.
Nice. GitOps.
Do you know what GitOps is? I'm thinking of attending a remote conference to know more about it. GitOps is a bit like one of those buzzwords where people misunderstand it a bit. So I think you've got stuff like cloud native, DevOps. People misunderstand it, but generally speaking, I would say definitely attend the remote conference. My view on the subject is when you can your branches do deployments to different environments. That's my understanding. Yes, you can use remote and you can push directly if you're using like Heroku or something to those branches and it deploys, but I still prefer it to go via a pull request. And then once, say your feature branch is merged into develop, it can then deploy it. Or at one company that I worked at, we had it so that all our feature branches got entire production environments. And so therefore, when you created a feature branch and you raised the pull request, a whole environment got created, production environment got created. and then people could test that pull request in that production environment. And when the pull request got closed or merged, the whole production environment got destroyed. And so that's my interpretation, or not production, not the actual production environment, production-like environment for that feature got destroyed. And then, it wasn't a staging because we still had production and staging, but then we had feature environments, which were production environments. They used the same build scripts to build those environments. They were on the same spec environments. Everything was exactly the same. And you might think that costs a lot, but it's only up for like 1 day, and then you'd merge the pull request and that environment will get teared down. And then once it gets deployed to, merge into develop, it will get deployed to develop environment. And then once to the mainline branch, it will go out to the real production. So that's my view of GitOps. I don't know what you think, Praveen. Do you want to give some thoughts on that?
I believe, you have covered like mostly. Okay. So I haven't even heard of GitOps till today, and I'm gonna check out what exactly is GitOps, and maybe I'll just go let my team here where I work as well as who I work with know about GitOps and something. That's a good idea for another live stream.
Yeah, that's true, actually. That'd be a good idea for a live stream. We can maybe collate something. Right, before we go, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. But Alex has raised a pull request. Alex, which repository? Oh, wait a second, it might be this one. Let's have a look. Sort profiles alphabetically. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yay. Awesome. And if anyone else wants to raise a pull request as well, if you can make that R capital, my OCD will, thank you, will drive me crazy. But we'll get this merged. I believe in small pull requests. Oh, not comment. I put it as a comment. I meant to put it as an approval, but I'll still merge it anyway, so it's fine. Awesome. Thank you very much, Alex. You have lots of green squares for today as well. Okay. Everyone, I think it's probably there. It's probably a good place to end it a day, get some dinner.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe to both our YouTube channels. And Jose says, love the energy. Awesome. Sorry, go on, Praveen, you were saying.
No, I was just
were you pointing
telling
at your name?
yeah, your name and my name.
Got you. Cool. Awesome. So, Jose, glad you like the energy. My energy is going. I need to go fuel it up with some food.
Me too.
Stephen's given an answer as well. Jones, I'm not ignoring your message. How can we get better GitHub for machine learning? How do we get better GitHub profile for machine learning? That I don't know. I can't answer that, but I'll do some research and get back to you. Join the Discord and we can continue the conversation with the community in there as well. And then this is the last one. I promise, been saying that for like half an hour. Stephen has given an answer. GitOps is basically where Git rules, governs your developer environments. Nice. It's kind of what I said, but this is obviously more concise. And this is
it is something like a workflow, Git workflow or something like that. So that's should be like documented in GitOps, I believe.
Yeah, and a release. Yeah, I think it's a really good point that a tag is considered a release, which I think is really important as well.
And how did this happen, Eddie, with you? Because generally, whenever you're trying to do a release, it will be definitely checked and then it goes to release, right? Or is it going to go the moment you do a pull request, boom, like Netlify bot?
No, once the pull request, to create the environment.
Mm-hmm.
It will create it once the pull request is raised, and then once it's merged into one of the mainline branches, like develop or main or whatever you want to call it, then it will get deployed out to those relevant environments. So all feature branches get their own environment as well, which is pretty cool. We could do a live stream on that, and we could do a demo with GitHub Actions now as well. It's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
And I've said thank you to a few people in the chat, and I realize there's so many more people that said great live stream, and I've missed those people, so I'm really sorry, but thank you all so much for the positive feedback. I really appreciate it.
And don't forget to put Nightbot in the rest mode because it needs sleep.
Yes, hopefully someone will to remind me or send me a Discord notification. I don't want to use Circle CI. Sorry, Stephen. No, I'm not going to use Circle CI. GitHub Actions for the win. Riha as well, thank you very much. I love the positive feedback, it really helps. Now I can't wait for a live stream tomorrow on your channel, Praveen. That's going to be so cool. And then I've got one on Wednesday about Kubernetes, And then I've got one on Thursday about making Flappy Birds with 2 guests, making Flappy Birds game in the browser, multiplayer, and we'll all get to play together on the live stream. I'm so excited. We've played with 3 and it's quite fun. Imagine playing with like 30 people. I don't know. It's going to be quite interesting, but we'll see. But it will work. It should scale to thousands of people in theory, but in practice, the game, I don't know how it's going to work, but that'll be on Thursday. So yes.
Awesome.
Sanjeev, thank you very much. You dropped me a DM. Perfect. That will remind me. I'll look at it after dinner as well. Really appreciate it. Cool. Everyone, have a great day wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you on the next live stream soon. It's been so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I want to put the holding screen up. Praveen, don't run away. We'll catch up for a few seconds.
And also, stay home, stay safe.
And stay
Be
open
careful.
source.
Stay open source.
Yes, open source.
Meow.